Hi guys, DriverLadyPro here. I got another video for you, but this time I found a podcast. It is about Uber Express Pool. Please stick through to the end and hear exactly what Uber wants to try to brainwash you with. All right, guys.
Your background and your experience on the road.
Hi, my name's Gary, and I've been doing Uber for a couple of years. I used to drive truck, did that for about 20 years, so a lot of time on the road. Had a buddy introduce Uber to me, and ended up falling in love with it.
He's like,
decided to start doing it full time.
I'm
about a year and a half
excited.
ago, and been enjoying it.
That's awesome. And David,
I've been
how are
enjoying
you?
it.
Yes, hello, my name is David.
This
I've
is
been
Butthead.
driving for Uber
My
for
name is
10
David.
months. My
10
area is the
months.
San Francisco Bay Area, but I'm all over. What else? I have an entertainment company, and I drive all the time.
I drive all the time.
Appreciate the
Yeah,
context, and
smart.
I'm personally really
Yeah.
excited to leverage your guys' experience on the road to help the partners in our region. So let me start by
Let me just point out, there are people that drive all the time. Kudos to you. I have no children living with me. My children are grown. I can drive, 50, 60 hours a week. But the reason why I work is so that I don't have to drive all the time. I work so that I can enjoy my time off. I work so I can enjoy my time off. So these people that work 50, 60 hours a week, kudos to you, but you can't live your life that way all the time. Life is not about driving every minute of all day long. No, it's important to enjoy your money that you make, okay? Now, I'm not saying if you're in a lot of debt, yeah, drive. Get out of debt. This is a way to get out of debt. Just set everything aside. Drive every single minute you possibly can. But seriously, if you're going to do this full time, you need a break. And that's why cities are making Uber give you a break. And now Uber wants to pay you less. So you're going to have to drive more. But then they put a cap on how long you can drive. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Okay, let's keep going.
giving you a bit of background on why we built Express Pool and how it works. So we heard drivers' feedback on Pool loud and clear, right? You guys told us that you thought Pool was more work for less money, and we responded by adding pickup fares and other features.
Pool is still more work for less money. You've given us 25 to 50 cents. That is not enough money. I mean, seriously, come on. 25 to 50 cents a ride? Seriously? Come on. That's not enough. People that drive the bus and have to deal with, because that's what we're doing. We're driving a bus, in a sense. We're fitting as many people in our car as we possibly can. But then you're telling me it's less stressful. We have our car full of people that maybe smell or drunk. Oh, but it's less stressful. It's less stressful. No. Okay, keep going.
Features like straighter routes and ratings protection during our 180 Days of Change campaign. But with Express Pool, riders are taking on some of the work by walking to convenient pickup and drop-off spots along a route so that pool rides can be less stressful for driver partners like David and Gary and all of you.
I personally, I don't know how going down 2 more blocks or 3 more blocks is less stressful. Putting a buttload of people in my car is a lot of stress. That is a lot of stress. Putting a lot of people in my car is stressful. Going 2 blocks is not stressful. It doesn't make sense. Okay, let's keep going.
You out there. So when riders choose to walk by pickup and drop off, you avoid circling the block which we've heard felt like wasted time and you spent going out of your way.
Okay, just a little thing. You avoid circling a block, which, you know, maybe is a little bit, you meet them on the corner. Okay, yeah. But the whole thing is whether they meet you on the corner or you circle the block, Google is going to put you in the wrong place anyway. So you are not really avoiding anything. You will hear later on that there's problems. They say this is supposed to be a promotional video, but there's problems with it. And the guy says it. Butthead actually says, oh, there's problems.
With Express Pool, riders choose to walk to a pickup point instead of being picked up at the door, and they're dropped off at a spot within walking distance to their final destination. By picking and dropping off riders along straighter routes, you should see fewer unnecessary turns and hopefully get everyone to their destination faster. But enough for me. The whole point of this conversation is we want to hear from driver partners
from
on the
Beavis
road
and Butthead
who have taken hundreds of Express Pool trips in San Francisco already. So, David, let's start with you. What did you think of Express Pool when we first announced it in your city?
I like the Express Pool because it just makes everything.
I liked it because... Okay, this is Beavis. Is this Beavis or Butthead? Okay. He's saying he likes it because it makes everything easier. Okay. How much was he paid to say that? Because the other ones, the rest of us that were not paid tons of money to say, it is wonderful. We are not saying that. They're trying to say, oh, look at this Skittles. It's an apple. It's red and shiny, just like an apple. It's an apple. It's not a freaking apple. Okay, let's keep going. Let's listen to what Beavis has to say. Is this Beavis or Butthead? I don't know.
Faster and easier, especially in San Francisco. There's a lot of one-ways and a lot of traffic. Express Pool is an easier way for me to pick up peoples and get people to their destination fast.
Awesome. Glad to hear that. So, Gary, what about you? Can you tell?
Okay, so he does have a point. We might be able to, stop real quick, get people in. The only problem is, what if Granny shows up with a whole bunch of luggage? Or, what if Buddy is drunk? That has happened to me. I've had everybody else in the car, but Buddy's puking out the door. Okay, let's keep going.
Tell us about your first Express Pool experience and what you like about it and maybe what we could do better.
Well, my first experience, I didn't even really know. I didn't know until I picked somebody up, and it said to pick up somebody at southwest corner, this or that, and the actual rider educated me.
So what he was saying is the rider had to educate him because Uber does not want to tell you it's an Express Pool because they want to keep you in the dark because they know that you are going to dislike this extra stress and BS. Again, this is an apple because it's red and shiny. We're not dumb.
It was an Express Pool. So, but yes, it does work well doing that.
Paid to say
when
that.
You pick somebody up, you don't have to go, you got to make 3 rights to make a left in San Francisco.
Paid to say
so
that.
Every time you don't have to do that, it makes it so much more efficient.
Yes, but you get paid
everybody's
less.
a little bit happier. So.
Cool, that's great to hear. So,
Everybody's
as
happy.
you may have guessed, the
Lies.
biggest difference between Express Pool and traditional pool is obviously the walking on the rider side, right? So, while the rider app makes a difference very clear to avoid confusion and hopefully set better expectations, your app experience should flow pretty similar to what you...
Let me just say one thing. What about those people, like last night, I was near Hyde Park, which is the University of Chicago's students. The students, I don't know if they were drunk or what, but they couldn't operate the app correctly. I think it's still a big problem doing the, find me at this destination, and it finds you 4 blocks away. They have this, and then they don't check the address to see, this is exactly where I'm at. They don't know where they're at. So a lot of times you show up at the wrong place, they ain't there. So Uber's going to lose money there too. Lyft is going to lose money, and they're going to have to figure that out. So what about those people? Because last night I encountered young people that didn't know how to use the app and drunk people. They didn't even know how to read. They were like, what color is your car? What do you look like? I'm like, sir, the picture of my car is in the app, and I'm 5 cars away from you. You just have to walk toward my car. I can't see you. Yeah. Okay. Where is Sunset and Princeton? I don't know where. Okay. Delete those people.
Seen on pools, so the app will always tell you where the pickup and drop-off spots are, so you know exactly where you need to be.
Yeah, but
so if a rider is chosen to walk, you will see that in your app, so you know what to expect. So Gary, while on express pool trips, have you noticed an improvement to the pickup and drop-off experience at all?
No, this is
specifically talking about the spots that the Uber app navigates you to.
Yes, in some cases, yes, but in some cases, no. Because sometimes it'll actually